Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. Today is going to be part 7 of my makeup inventory. We will be covering the final groupings of my palettes that combine eye products, eyeshadows, as well as face powders. So there's a couple flat lays of that, and then we will do eyeliners and mascara. So hopefully this video will be a little bit shorter than some of these videos have been. This is going to be the second to last video in my January 2019 makeup inventory series. Up next after this one is lips, and then we are done. I'm really glad I've been doing this makeup inventory here. It has been another eye-opening year for me. So I do hope you guys are enjoying yourselves watching this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, this is part 1 of 2 of my palettes that combine eyeshadows with face products. I have 25 in this flat lay here, and none of them are new. They're the same 25 I had last year. Right here is my Pan That palette from 2018. These two are still in my panning games. I worked on these two in earlier months, so I have been trying to rotate through these a little bit more often. So let's take it from the top. These two are the same. They're both Clinique gifts. These are both Clinique gifts with purchase. They are exactly the same. And they look like that. I think that is so cute. These two Physicians Formula products, it's hard to say. They could technically just be in the highlighter category, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But because they have this dark row down here, I kind of feel like it could be a bronzer or an eyeshadow. So I keep them in this category because of that. This one is the warm nude one. And then here is the natural nude one. These two were gifts with purchase from Estee Lauder. This one is basically brand new. I love the color of that blush. I should use it. And this one has a lot more use in it. I bet there's pan in the highlighter. This is the Stila Perfect Me Perfect Hue in medium to tan. I picked this up when it was half off last year. Not in 2018, but in 2017, I guess. This is an Honest Beauty palette. It does have some cream products that I would like to get more use out of before they go bad. Over here is an old Origins trio. These two are from the Balm. This is the California Driver's License palette. And this is the Hawaii Driver's License palette. This is Lancome. This is a different Lancome palette. This is the Tarte Styled by Harouche palette. This is a Bare Minerals palette. This is a really old Victoria's Secret palette. These two on the end are lip products that I don't really consider usable at this point, but I would still use the eyeshadows and the cheek products. Here is my Pan That palette from 2018. I am still working on this every day. I am working to finish up this bronzer. I use this in my eyebrows every single day, and I'm also working on these two shadows. This is my Baby Pan That palette. I only used it a couple of times during the month of January, but I am working on it. This is the Regal Wardrobe from Bare Minerals. This trio came from a Smashbox holiday set. It was like the Art Love Color palettes. This is probably my favorite of the three. I don't know, I like them all. This one's nice too. I got a surprising amount of use out of this blue shadow when I was working on it for the month. And this last one I haven't used yet, but it will be popping up in the panning games pretty soon. Very neutral. This Hard Candy palette is another old one. The lips are really too old to be usable. Unfortunately, they're just too old. But I would consider using the eyeshadows. This is a blush, a cream blush. And in this compartment, they just had tools. The sponge tip applicators have been tossed, but there's still like a little lip brush. This is the Lorac Mint Condition. Is that what it's called? It's just called Mint Edition Eye Cheek Palette. This is a Bare Minerals palette that was gifted to me. And then finally, this is the Laura Mercier Artist Palette for Eyes and Cheeks, and this will be popping up in the panning games eventually as well. All right, I'm gonna switch out Flat Lays and I will show you the rest of my kind of eye face combo palettes next. Okay, here is part 2 of my combination eye and face palettes. There are 2 new ones in from last year. The Smashbox Holiday Collection, the Masterclass palette from this year, and the Tarte Clay Play Face palette from this year. I think that's what it's called. So let's take it from the top. I have the Balm Jovi palette from the Balm. I would love to work on some of these shadows, but I could say that about everything, so I should just stop saying that. This is the Balm Voyage palette from the Balm. This is the BH Cosmetics Dark Rose palette. These 3 are all Smashbox Masterclass palettes. This was from, I think, okay, so this was 18, 17. I think this is from 2015. I skipped the palette for 2016 because it had color correctors and I knew I would never touch them. So I think this is 2015. And it looks like this. Then they changed the format in 2017. It's a different shaped palette and the layout inside is different. It looks like this, and you can pop each of these out and take them with you. There's a little plastic lid that you can lift up to access the product. I'd never used this, but Hazel had a swatch fest about a half an hour ago, so it's a little beat up already. Digging for pan again, that Hazel. And then this was 2018's Masterclass palette. It's the same format, only all nudes, and I love it. I'm thinking about trying this Coffee Run lipstick soon. I don't know, they're all beautiful. All right, this is the Tarte Clay Play. This is volume 1. And this is volume 2. And then finally I have the Naked on the Run palette, which Hazel also was digging in. Hazel. She's a little wild. All right, that is it for palettes. We are finally done. I am going to move on to eyeliners next. This felt like it was never ending, but it was nice to see everything again and remind myself of how much I have and how little I need. It's a good thing. Okay, these are all just black eyeliners. There's a ton. I did not pay for too many of these. Maybe 3 of them, maybe. Most of these came in Ipsy bags, were part of sets that I bought, or were gifts with purchase. This number is huge, especially considering I did not finish a single black eyeliner in 2018 or 2017. It's not boding well for me. I'm currently working on these 2. This is a black liquid eyeliner from Stila. It's the Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner. It is a lovely formula, and I like it very much. I'm also using this Marc Jacobs, what is it called? A highliner, I think, in blacker. And I absolutely love this in my waterline. I talk about it all the time, but it really does a good job of staying put in my waterline. It's the only place I really use it. It's getting there, but because I only use it in my waterline, even that little bit takes a long time to use up. I don't care. I'm gonna be sad when it's gone. After this is gone, I'm probably going to test out this julep sample I received and see how this does in my waterline. Somebody mentioned that this is a pretty good one for the waterline. But yeah, this is an immense amount of black eyeliner to have, and I would love to get this number down. So hopefully, at the very least, these 2 will be gone in 2019, and we can go from there. I just realized I should have talked about this. I have an antique. This is a Maybelline Cake Eyeliner in soft black. I have never used this on my eyes, but for some reason, I cannot throw it away. It was my mother's, and I should just toss it, but I don't. Go figure. Okay, these eyeliners are all just brown. I currently have one in a project. It is Stag from Urban Decay. I did not finish any last year. I really didn't work on brown eyeliners at all. In 2018, I love a good brown eyeliner, but sometimes I try to focus more on finishing a brown, sometimes I try to focus more on finishing a black, and I kind of go back and forth. So these are the same ones I had last year. No new ones came in. I did not buy any brown eyeliners. I don't think I got any like as gift with purchases or anything. This number did go up by 3, but I think it's because like this Stag one was sitting inside of the Naked on the Run palette, and same thing with a different one. Can't remember which one it was, but another one of these was sitting inside a different palette, and as I started pulling them out of the palettes, my numbers went up even though I didn't buy any new eyeliners. So I'm at 30. It's not as bad as 48, but I need to get these numbers down. So I'll be working on it. Here are all of my colorful eyeliners. I think you can tell how dirty my little baby blanket is getting at this point. It is time for a wash, but we are pushing on because I'll wash it when I get done filming tonight. These are any eyeliners that are not black and are not brown. And overall, there are 41 here. Currently, I have several of these in projects. These are all like nude, white, or gold pencils. Anything that's very on the light end. This Lorac one is double-sided, but I had to pick a category, so since it has this champagne side, I put it in the nude side. I currently have this Nat Robbins pencil in my Project 10 Uses. These are all various shades of green. This is a fluid line in Sweet Sage. I'm not working on any green ones right now. I'd love to and hope to eventually, but not right now. These are kind of like my aqua and teal eyeliners, and Auto de Blue from MAC is still hanging on. It will not die. I'm using it every single day until it goes, but it's still here. These are like my blue and navy eyeliners. I'm not working on any of these in a project right now, but I do like navy as an eyeliner very much. These are my purple eyeliners. I have Macro Violet from MAC, plus all of these. This purple eyeliner is in my Roulette Pan collab, and this kind of violet light lavender shade is in my Project 10 Uses. And then finally I have kind of charcoal and silver eyeliners, and I'm not working on any of those right now. So other than this MAC one that is going to go this year, hopefully sooner rather than later, I don't have plans to finish any of these right now, but at the very least the number should go down by 1. I did not buy any new eyeliners at all in 2018, and I don't think this category went up at all. Like, I don't think I got any from anything. I did find this one inside of a palette, the Stila one. So that one wasn't in my inventory last year, but otherwise everything is the same. And hopefully this one will be gone soon. It's got to go. All right, that's it for all of my eyeliners. Okay, I'm really happy to report that this is my mascara primer inventory. I had 2 last year, and these are not the same 2, which means I'm using them appropriately and I'm not hoarding them. I used up the 2 that I had from last year's inventory. I caught this at a buy one get one half off sale and bought 2 more. I've been using the open one for several months now, and it's still going strong. I do sometimes take the stopper out of these as well, which means they can last 9 or 10 months before they completely dry out. And yeah, I'm really happy that I am not a hoarder of mascara primers. One small success. Okay, this is going to be the last bit for this part of my inventory. I was really nervous to see how many mascaras I had, because even though I didn't buy any mascaras in 2018, I don't think I bought any mascaras in 2017. I feel like it's been a long time since I've purchased a mascara. This number seems to keep going up and up, up and up because of gifts with purchase and freebies and all that stuff. I am very happy to report that I am down 1 compared to last year's inventory. So last year I had 72, and this year I have 71. I've said this before, but I will use a mascara for as long as it takes till it stops working. If it becomes too dry to coat my lashes, or too used up to coat my lashes, or if it starts flaking all over my face halfway through the day, I will retire it. In general, mascaras last me between 12 months and a year. I'm sorry, that is the same thing. In general, mascaras last me from 9 months to a year. It's crazy long and progress is slow. Most of these mascaras have never been opened. I'm keeping them sealed until the day they go into rotation. Up here I have a lash fiber extension product from Ready to Wear, and this is a sample of Too Faced Mascara Melt Off. I should really start using this. You know what? I need to put this into rotation right now. I'll use it tonight. The rest of these are just all regular mascaras. These three are the ones I'm currently using on a regular basis. This Maybelline Lash Discovery Waterproof is one that I'm really just trying to use up and move out. It's no longer a favorite, and I'm just using it until it's gone and I can move it out. This Color Max Waterproof Mascara.
Mom.
What?
That pizza.
Don't touch anything gross. This Color Max Waterproof Mascara was something I received in PR, and although I didn't think it did a whole lot for my lashes on top, it is my new favorite lower lash line mascara. I use it every single day. I absolutely love this for my lower lash line, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's gone because I'm gonna want to rebuy it, and it's a very expensive mascara, but I think it's good. And then finally, I've been working my way through my CoverGirl Supersizer Waterproof for my top lashes. I opened this a long time ago. I wasn't that impressed. I put it away and started using something else, but I've been having great luck with it this time around, and I'm really enjoying it. I have I have another Supersizer, but it's not waterproof, and I hope it lasts. I hope it works just as well as this one, especially if I'm only using it on my top lashes. I have no idea what mascara I'm going to use next. I know a few of these have been opened, so I'm probably gonna try and go through those first. I'm really curious to try the Benefit Roller Lash too, so I might use that one up sooner rather than later. So yeah, I have 71 mascaras plus these two, and I'm going to open this one up tonight and move this one out and use it up. Glad I did this. This is good. I feel good. Alright guys, that is it for this part of my inventory. Thank you so much for watching. We are on the last leg of this inventory for 2019, and we are going to start with lip products next. It's going to be one massive lip fest video, so stay tuned for that, but it is coming soon. Thanks again, guys. Bye.